So we all know what this is, right? This is the typical reporter's messy desk. So I have a theory about this. It's not that journalism attracts the world's biggest slobs, though that could certainly be true. It's that all of this mess, all of this disorder, is more a reflection of the chaos of our priorities than it is of our hygiene. See, most of the time as journalists, we're frantically reacting to an event, to a disaster, to some politician's agenda. Even when we do get to go deep, we often get pulled off as soon as we're done to run and chase the next story. I have another theory. All of this chaos makes us lose control. We get disconnected from our community's true needs, and we fail to have the real impact that we crave. But we can bring some order to that chaos. And I've created a framework to do that, to amp up how we engage our communities and help them fix the problems that we find, and to make it easier to follow and participate in our storytelling. It's called Scratch. It takes the reporting process and turns it into a public journey that's broken down into 3 clearly marked phases: immerse, investigate, and fix. So let's say we want to look at affordable housing in Oakland. We don't start off with a story idea. We start from scratch. Phase 1, immerse. Throw the question open to the public. What are the greatest housing needs in your community? Hold live events, embed in the community, do ride-alongs, organize online communities. Each one of these interactions is a story we can tell, but it's all building to something bigger. That's stage 2, investigate. Take the biggest, juiciest need that we find in that first stage and kick off an old-fashioned and new-fashioned investigation. Along the way, explain and educate the biggest issues you're finding, and use the crowd that you've built up to help guide the way. But when that big story drops, you can't run away because you've already promised a third stage. That's fix. Become a guide. What are all the different ways that this problem can be solved? And if the same old solutions aren't getting it done, then let's convene a group of interesting, smart people to come up with new and innovative solutions. See, it's not about being political. It's about being relentless. So there it is, the investigative reporting project with a clear beginning and a clear end, starting from scratch. Today, now more than ever, we're asking the public to pay for our journalism directly, either through nonprofit donations or through subscriptions. So in that new world, we need a new journalism that's much more directed at finding and solving their problems. Now's the time to rethink how and why we do the stories we do. And if we do that, we'll make those desks just a little bit cleaner.